Hello everyone, we are Group 4 and we're here to report about relationship with friends.
Hey everyone, let's proceed to that topic. Four and it's all about the relationship with friends. So there are four types of relationship with friends. The first one we have acquaintances. The second we have social friends, and the third one we have intimate or close friends, and the fourth one is the epitome of friends. So when we talk about the acquaintances, is are people who know a little but you are not very close. So kana for example ani is kanang more siya kanang casual friends bitaw either sa school nimo or sa workplace. So kanang magtagad ra mo in a simple way or kanang nar may pangutana or ask nga na more na yung pagkatagad. So manay acquaintances. So the next one we have social friends. So when we talk about social friends, are the people who enjoy spending time with the group or in the ilahang na sila yung mga buhaton nga activities or gathering but not share their own thought or problem. For example, ani is nakay circle of friends nga na. Then ikaw as a person, um, dili ka hiling mag-share sa imong problems sa imong life, sa school, sa family, especially family kay privacy naman na. But kanang unsa pa na nga problem bitaw or sa imong mga love life or nga na dili ka hilig mo share sa imong friends or sa imong ka circle of friends because siguro naka-trust issue nila or either wala kay kasalig sa ilaha. So man siya good example sa social friends. The word also social is socialize to interact with your friends or ka-groupmates or classmates. So those are the example of social friends. So let's proceed to the third one. We have intimate or close friends. So close friends are the people who trust and share your problems and feelings with them. They support you during your happy and difficult times. So for example, ani is ako, 'di ba? Naman sa tema kasi klase nga best friend or ka-circle of friends. But ako, na ako gipili usa or either duha ka friends nga matuganan because feel na ko if mag-share ko sa akong problem is murag mugaan bitaw because they support me or kanang murag kung nilang ilahang get cheer up or ila kung murag naghatag pa sila motivate na ako para magpadayon ko if na akong mga problem about school na. And also good example ani is imuhang ka childhood friends because nana kay salig nila because ka childhood good na nimo so nana jud kay trust nila and nasasad kay dili na kumawa mo share sa mga problems mga sa panadiha mga broken baka and etiquette nga ay iban pa nga problem nga naan mo nga na-feel nga willing ka mo share sa imong close friends nga nasad sila willing to listen and dili sila man judge. So the last one we have the epitome of friends. So epitome of friends, these are the strongest kind of friendship or friends. Hard times and you have that friendship is very deep and meaningful. For example, ani is a lifelong best friend who always support and understand you no matter what happens. So example ani is kanang imong mga cousin. So if na kay mga cousin is my best friend naman nimo kay syempre magbanding-banding mo nga na. So muna sila gitawag nga lifelong best friend kay og naka sa ups and downs. So na sila willing sila mo munaa sila sa imong ups and down para more mo palipay sila nimo ba. Good example sad ani sa among mga childhood friends also sa masagi na mention na ganiha na lifelong best friend nga na sila among true ups and downs sa imong mga kasakit kalipay and sa imong mga hinanakit nga sa na feel mo nga nasad sila willing to support and to cheer you up sa imong mga problems in life about school, family, and loved ones. That's all.
Okay, so the next topic that we'll be talking about are the perks or benefits of having the epitome of friends. So the first one is freedom to truly be yourself. So what does this mean? This means you don't have to pretend to be someone else in order to fit in or find friends. So an example scenario of this is first day of school bitaw and then gusto ka makig-ingon-ingon sa imong classmates, but then na-intimidate bitaw ka kay feel nimo ikaw rin naglahi unya kanang sila kay pare-pareho sila interest. So instead of approaching them unya i-express nimo or honest ka sa imong kanang interest or imong hobbies or imong kanang ambitions nimo in life. Mapasumangil nun ka nga kanang ug unsay ilahang interest mao puy imo para lang mo fit in ka. So the next one or the second one is the stable judgment-free support. So this means when you face challenges or make mistakes, instead of i-judge ka sa imong decisions or imong nabuhat nimo, tabangan nan kanila or kanang tambagan kanila. Instead of kanang i-judge kanila, murag tabangan jud kanila nga ma-fix imong problems and then suportakan kanila. And then the third one, which is the mutual love and loyalty. This means dili one-sided ang friendship. So, instead of murag ikaw ra bitaw ang nangumusta or murag ikaw ra care bitaw sa inyong friendship, kay dili siya kayo invested nimo ba. So, when receiving mutual love and loyalty, this means loyalty meaning kanang keeping your trust. So, instead of betrayals or nang libakon kintahay ka or kanang i-backstab ka, this is the opposite. Dili jud ka nila i-backstab or loyal sila nimo. Just like pwede po siya in relationships ma-apply, pero nag-talk man ta about friendships, loyalty is also a must to keep the friendship to make it last. And then lastly, we also always have to keep in mind that these three perks that I have mentioned and discussed should be completely mutual. So, dili lang kay ikaw ang naka-receive or naka-feel ani, kundi ang imuha pong mga friends. So, if feel nimo nga free ka, ma-express mo interest, you don't need to pretend to be someone else, and then you feel the support from them, and then lastly you feel the loyalty and the love from them. It should also be mutual. Everything should be mutual, and in order to keep the friendship going and strong, these three perks should also be mutual.
What's genuine friend and what is fair weather friend? So what is genuine friend? Genuine friend is someone who is authentic, trustworthy, and consistently supportive in both good and bad times. They are individuals who genuinely care about your well-being, show your joy and sorrows, and are invested in your happiness and success. Genuine friends are characterized by their sincerity and honesty. They are not afraid to speak their minds or offer constructive feedback when necessary, but they always do so with your best interests at heart. They are reliable, making efforts to be there for you when you need them, even if it means inconveniencing themselves. Basically, genuine friend is someone who is loyal and stay true of you even during tough times. They listen, understand, and support you without expecting anything in return. So let's talk about what is fair weather friend. So a fair weather friend refers to someone who is only supportive and present during favorable or convenient circumstances, that withdraw their support or presence when the situation becomes challenging. Essentially, this term describes a person who is unreliable and only interested in maintaining a friendship when it benefits them personally. So overall, fair weather friend is someone who is only present things are fun or convenient to them. They are not reliable and only often leave when you need support the most. All I can say is having a friend brings comfort, support, and happiness into our life. It means having someone to choose or share experiences with, rely on during tough times, and grow together with as a person.
Why friendships fail? While friendships are often cherished and valued, it is a sad reality that some friendships do fail or end. There are various reasons for this to happen. Understanding these factors can help shed how the relationships between humans are. One common reason for friendship failure is a lack of communication or miscommunication. Effective communication is crucial for any relationship to thrive. And when communication breaks down, misunderstandings and unresolved can arise. Over time, these unresolved issues can strain friendships and lead to deterioration. Di mo paragsar mo magka-istorya, nya, tungod sa paragsar mo istorya, malainan magsabot, wala mo nagtuod, marang magkawain yung barkada, amigo. Another factor that can contribute to the failure of friendships is a divergence in value, interest, or life paths. People naturally change and evolve, and as individuals grow, their priorities and aspirations may shift. Friends find themselves heading in different directions that no longer share common ground. The friendship may gradually fade. Ang una ay uban jud kanang mo balhin naay kanang lahi ang iyang gustong agian kumpara nimo magkalayo jud mo kadugayan mao nang di na mo maduol masuod tungod sa kalayo na sa inyong mga idea or sa priorities ninyo. Trust is a vital component of any friendship, and when it's broken, repairing the bond can be challenging. Betrayal, dishonesty, or consistently unreliable behavior can erode the foundation of trust, making it difficult for the friendship to continue. Kanang maglibak-libak, usa po na sa makawa sa pagkaamiga. Imbis na kuan mo igisiglibika libakanay na mo o ya pagkalibak ninyo di na mo wala mo nagkauyon mao nang di na mo kamigo. It's important to recognize that not all friendships are meant to last forever. People grow and change, and sometimes friendship naturally run their course. It is a normal part of life, and while it can be painful, it also allows new friendships to blossom and personal growth to occur. Natural naman ang nay mawad ang mga amiga na sakit inuna pero silbi na lang po laing maabot nga mga amigo nimo sa tumang panahon. Friendships may fail due to lack of communication, diverging values or interest, broken trust, neglect, or simply the natural flow of life. Understanding these factors can help us navigate the complexities of friendships and appreciate the value of the relationship that do endure.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I was assigned to discuss about mending a broken friendships. So I will gonna focus on discussing the process of mending a broken friendship. So friendships may come in different conflicts due to misunderstandings, differences in opinions, and lack of communication. However, this dilemma can still be addressed if both individuals are willing to fix the relationship. First, the initiate to communicate. One must be willing to reach out first, even if it feels uncomfortable. This shows sincerity and the intention to repair the friendship. Avoiding the issue will only make the situation worse. So you must know first what is the reason why you have misunderstandings with your friend. You should have the initiative to ask him or her what is the reason behind it. What is the reason why you're having a conflict? Next is to put the disagreement in context. It is important to understand what really caused the conflict and to consider both sides. Sometimes the problem may be due to simple misunderstandings rather than serious issues. So it means don't make small things into bigger things. Take everything simple. Listen to each other, listen to your other friends' reasons, and share with empathy and share with understanding too. Third is to find a resolution. This involves expressing feelings honestly, listening actively, and being open to compromise. Both individuals should work together to come up with a solution that is fair and respectful. So, you should have the agreement or the mutual agreement to fix things calmly and respectfully. So, lastly, it is important to move forward. After resolving the conflict, both should let go of negative feelings and focus on rebuilding trust. Forgiveness plays a big role in fully healing the friendship. So once you get to fix the relationship with your friends, it is time for you to move forward and forgive each other and learn to start again, because not all the time we will gonna experience a good relationship with our friends. Life is like more of throwing us a lemonade, and all we can do to it is to make lemonades. What I mean is, if you have a conflict with your friend, initiate to have a communication, put the disagreement in context, find early resolution, and lastly, move forward. Forgive each other, learn to forget about the past, and do not plant grudge to them. So, here's my example for this. For example, two close friends had a misunderstanding because one thought the other was ignoring messages. Instead of communicating, they stopped talking for weeks. Later later, one of them decided to initiate a conversation and ask what really happened. So they realized that the other friend was just busy with personal problems. They talk honestly, apologize to each other, and decide to move forward. Because of this, their friendships became stronger and more understanding. So, just like this situation, we can literally see that the problem there has mis they have a misunderstanding with the context of ignoring messages. So instead of they will communicate, they stop talking for weeks. So one of them initiate to communicate with each other, initiate to have a conversation with the other friend. So and ask what really happened or what is the reason behind it, why that the other friend keeps ignoring messages. So she said or he said, yeah, she is just busy with school works. So that they talk honestly, apologize to each other, and decided to move forward. They forgive each other, and they also show the respect of the boundaries. Because of this, their friendship became stronger and more understanding. By having this kind of process or mending a broken relationship, it can foster a growth and a healthy relationships with your friends. So in conclusion, mending a broken friendship requires effort, communication, and emotional maturity. When both individuals are willing to fix the problem, the friendship can grow stronger and last longer.